Are we ready?
Yes.
Let's do this. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Swanderlust. And welcome to...
Special guest.
So today we have Amod Sarao here with us. This is my husband. And if you've been following me on this channel, then you would have seen him in my videos. He was there in... Which are videos? In a lot of videos. So today we are doing a Q&A. So this is basically a Q&A with my husband. So I asked you guys to ask me questions on YouTube, on the community and on Instagram. And I've received few questions, not a lot, but few questions. And today we both will answer it for you guys.
Not nervous at all.
Let's see. So a little bit background. So we've been now married for 2 years and Amod's in the army. He's a soldier. So I'm married to a soldier. And anything else that you want to tell about yourself to...
She's amazing.
What can I
sorry
say,
about
guys?
myself. That was not scripted at all.
So we have not scripted anything. We've gone through the questions, but let's just see. Because I want to know what he thinks about a lot of things. Okay, so the first thing, can you guess what is the most commonly asked question?
What is your name?
No, I think people know that about you.
Sorry. About
Okay,
me?
let me just tell.
Okay.
It is, where did you guys meet? Do you want to take that up?
Yeah. So we met in a small, quaint little town called Udhampur, which is in J&K, and this was back in 2013. So that was where we actually met for the first time. But if you're talking about when did we start dating or our courtship, if you can call it that, that happened in 2014, about April onwards. And after starting dating, we met for the first time in Chandigarh in August of 2014.
Okay, so there's a little bit of story behind how did we meet. So Amod was a newly commissioned officer and he was actually going to Kashmir and there was some stone pelting that happened, so he had to stop in Jammu. And I was with my friends and as strange as it was, I had gone to Udhampur for traveling and it's definitely not a travel destination at all, but somehow I landed up there and yeah.
Magical things happen when you travel.
Another interesting question about the way we met, the first thing that you noticed in me and the first thing I noticed in him. I can go first.
So we're talking about 2013 or 2014?
2013. I can go first.
Okay. She just wants to go. You can hear it in the voice.
So the first thing that I noticed about Amod is that how serious he was. So the day I met him, he was quite serious. He didn't talk. Eventually, he started talking a lot. But the first thing was that he was so serious.
And the first thing that I noticed was that she was very genuine, and she had a very nice smile. So maybe that was
You mean the smile?
the first thing. Yeah, that one, the same one.
The next question is by Sneha and she asked, how did we manage our long distance relationship? Do you want to give some tips? So yeah, we were in a long distance relationship for 4 years before getting married. So how did we manage?
So I think long distance is difficult for those of you who don't know, and you have to just stay committed and stay hopeful and try and meet whenever possible, I guess. And yeah, that was how we kind of took things ahead.
And communication in long distance, especially communication can become a problem. So if you make it a point to communicate, it is quite helpful, and meeting very often, that's pretty important.
What she said. All right, so the next question is who proposed to who, and in our case there wasn't really a what you would call a conventional proposal, like I got on one knee or something.
That didn't happen, guys. That didn't happen.
Yeah, it was a little less dramatic than that, but nevertheless, it was. We were kind of always in the idea, and we had that idea that we would, go the distance, and so everything that we did was geared towards getting married. So I think our entire dating period was 4 years of proposal.
So we didn't really have a proposal. Eventually, it just happened.
Yeah, and there was no definitive we want to get married. now.
Actually, it was more like he came to my house to meet my dad, and there's this common line that he uses.
Yeah, there's a very famous line that her dad uses, and if he's watching this video, he's gonna not appreciate it very much. But should I tell him?
Yeah, please.
So the first time I met her dad, and of course he's a senior officer, and I was being very prim and proper. And the first thing he said was, "Beta, you have opened your hearts to each other. Now open your mouths and tell us your plan."
So yeah,
And I was floored. I was just
So that's when we thought about it. Like we started actually thinking about marriage on a serious note.
yeah.
Okay, so the next.
We were always thinking about it seriously, but that was when we started thinking about dates and stuff. Just to clarify.
And we decided on a date, and then eventually we cancelled, or rather I cancelled because I wasn't sure. So that also happened in between. Okay, the next one is a quick one, and that is one tip for people who are getting married, or people who are to be married, or young married couple. One tip:
Be yourself.
be yourself, and talk about important things beforehand only. Because if there are some things that you're very certain about, then make that very clear, and that's pretty important according to me. What do you
Alright. Yeah. Okay, now time for some spicy questions. What topics do we fight on? Ha ha ha.
think? You want to tell them?
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
That's a joke, guys. I don't think we fight so much. Like during this lockdown, we feel like we've been fighting a little more than usual. But otherwise, I feel not a lot. But what topics? It's about
Yeah, and I have this idea where I don't call it a fight, I call it a discussion. So,
topics. I don't know. Like I don't remember. So a very funny thing with I think both of us is that we fight, and just the next day you ask us like what were you fighting on? We don't remember. We really don't remember. But I think more or less it's about spending time, or like I don't know. It's about something really silly, which actually has no truth in it. So yeah, you can say that we fight for the heck of fighting. I just did not admit that on camera.
she said it, not me.
Next question is by our dear friend Sonakshi, and she asked one quality that we adore and one quality that we would like to change in each other. You want to go first?
No, ladies first.
Okay, something I adore. I think there's so many things that I adore in him, which is why I married him. Yeah,
But-
but yeah, if I have to talk about two things that I would like to change,
Two, she said only one.
but I have two, so I won't put it like two. The one like change. I don't know. Like I don't know. Change. I don't know. But there's okay. So it's only one. So there's one thing that it's very funny that he does. So whenever we go traveling, it's usually like if we are going together, then he's on a leave. He's on chutti, and that he likes to grow his beard and it itches. So whenever I'm shooting, you'll see him itching. And it's very difficult for me to edit it when I'm editing the videos. I think that's one thing that I would like to change.
Okay, I can work on that.
It was a little TMI.
Yeah. maybe.
Okay, so one thing you adore and one thing you would like to
You
change
didn't
in
say
me.
what you adore. Just
I
say
said
what you like to
I
change.
adore so many things. You're fishing
Oh.
for compliments, huh?
No, I'm just asking you to be a little more specific.
Okay, so one thing I really adore or I appreciate in him is that he's calm. Like he's calm most of the time. It really takes a lot to actually irritate Amod. So I think that's the number one thing that I really adore in you. So your turn now. Start with adore, okay?
Yeah. So the thing that I adore about her is her strength of mind and of character. Yeah. Sometimes it leads to discussion, but she has a very clear picture of who she is and what she wants in life, and yeah, I think that is something that I genuinely adore. And what I would like to change is her messiness. Man. She's such a messy.
I think this was like a no-brainer. Anybody
Yeah,
who knows me knows that I'm extremely messy, and this guy is just a 360-degree flip opposite to that. He's very organized. The next category of questions are all about travel, and the number one question is, who likes to travel more?
So I think we both like to travel. My work takes me to different places.
Yeah.
She goes to different places for her work. But yeah, I mean, in a regular situation, she travels more than I do. But yeah, we both like travel and we enjoy it.
But he goes to some of the places that you and I can't go to because of his work, and normal people are not allowed here. So, the travel pictures that he has are actually real bomb, and you can't upload it anywhere, unfortunately. So, another question is if I enjoy solo travel or traveling with Amod more. I think I enjoy traveling with you more.
Obviously.
Yeah, I like solo travels as well, but I like it with him more. Okay, so the other question is about solo travel. If you get possessive about me traveling solo,
Possessive? Absolutely not. I think there shouldn't exist a concept of even asking whether you get possessive, because she's her own person, I'm my own person. Whatever we choose to do, we talk about it and we do it. But you shouldn't stifle a person's individuality
yeah.
and their initiative by imposing any restrictions on them. So just go out there, have fun.
So another question is directed to me about how I manage things because I travel so much. I think manage things around the house and like that. How do I manage? I mean, I don't travel very often. So even like before Corona, I used to travel max like once or twice in a month, and yeah, things could be managed. If it was like a really long time, then we would have a proper plan in place. But otherwise, I mean, he's quite capable. Please don't underestimate him. Another question that we have from Nathania is, where are you from? You.
Me, right? So I'm not traditionally from Bangalore or Kannadiga, but I do consider it my home since I've grown up here, uh, absolutely from the start. And my mom is Marathi and my dad is Konkani. So they are from Bombay, and I was born there, but that's kind of the only connection that I have to Bombay. I consider myself a true blue Bangalorean. RCB!
So she also asked if you're planning to have kids in the near future.
Kids, a big question. Not really, because we have a few things going on in life, and yeah, we will get to it.
Yeah, we are definitely not against the idea of having kids, but not in the near future. Okay, now coming to the last question for this Q&A, and it is a this or a that question. And Devyani asks, beaches or mountains?
Beaches for me.
Mountains for me.
I've seen
Chocolate
too
or
many
ice cream?
mountains.
Chocolate or ice cream? Dark chocolate for me.
Chocolate for me, ice cream also for me. I have a big sweet tooth.
Solid, like really big. Movies or books?
Movies and books.
For me, it really depends. Like, if I'm walking or if I'm running on the treadmill or something, I really like to listen to audiobooks. And movies, like, after the day is over, like at night, I like to watch movies. So that's how I like to. And coffee or tea?
South Indian coffee, North Indian tea.
Same here. YouTube or Netflix?
YouTube for work, Netflix for...
No, even for watching stuff, I prefer YouTube. I like Netflix also, of course, but
both.
Both.
We're a very media-oriented household.
Winter or summer? He's a beach bum, so
I
I
am
think
from Bangalore. Neither we have winter, nor we have summer. We just have awesomeness all year round.
this is awesome, guys. Like, this is really good. For me, I like winters a little more than summers. That's all, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this Q&A, this candid Q&A, and we definitely had a lot of fun filming this for you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you very soon with another video. Till then, stay at home, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.